Dover Sports Talk, worldwide, with some news for the world of boxing. So y'all know what time it is. You ain't in a rush to get concussed. Now let's move up to our heavyweights and that circus I was telling you about. And the circus is our two undefeated heavyweight champions with an S on it. And that's Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder, baby. We're trying to get them to fight. Everybody knows the scenario. We got a $12.5 million offer coming from Eddie Hearn and Anthony Joshua to Deontay Wilder. Approximately a week later, a $50 million deal came from Deontay Wilder's team to Anthony Joshua. Right? Normally, that should have been it. We should be already having a date and enjoying the promotional tour. That's what we should be right now. But we're not. Right? And that's why I called it a circus, because I called it from the beginning that it's going to be a circus because of the fact that you can feel, or I think a lot of people can feel, there's something going on where people don't really want to see this fight. And that's why it's not happening. Now, where we are right now is they're negotiating, which they shouldn't be, right? But they're negotiating. What we're hearing that's coming out of negotiations is, well, the location, right? You just got a $50 million offer, and you're worried about a location. I said that in the last video. At that point, location should not be an issue if it's on the planet, right? Because on this planet, we have a certain type of oxygen, right? And gravity on this planet, and we don't want to go on another planet. But we care. So the team from Anthony Joshua, I'm hearing from Eddie Hearn saying, well, he's still saying we're the A side. There's an element that we're the A side. I'm put it in the description box. And we built so much in UK that the fight should be here. Yeah, you built so much that a person or a team has offered you $50 million. Awesome job, mate. But now you go get that $50 million regardless of wherever. You can always fight back in the UK. And here's another thing. Anthony Joshua has never fought outside of the UK. Right? You know, it's about time. I think his fans should even be like, come on, man, it's about time. If the fight is more lucrative for going to the States, right, then you just go there. It's that simple. You know, British fans are going to come with you all the way to Vegas if they have to. And if you don't believe me, anybody, go back and watch Ricky Hatton versus Floyd Mayweather Jr. Okay? It looked like Floyd Mayweather Jr. was not at home. Right? Floyd Mayweather Jr., we didn't hear you. They didn't hear no, there's only one Ricky Hatton. Remember that? Rocking the place. Right? So the reason why it might have to be in America, it's not because I'm pretty sure Deontay Wilder and his team don't really care where they fight him, but because of the pay-per-views. And a certain time frame, you might want to have that fight. See, the difference is in America, there's not so many people going to be behind Deontay Wilder that they're going to watch him at 3 in the morning. You understand? That's going to have to be 7, 8, 9 o'clock in the evening. Now, British going to watch Anthony Joshua if he fights at 6 in the morning, or 4, or 3. Unfortunately, but it is the way it is. You guys follow your fighters. 90,000 comes to the stadiums, right? But it's still not generating as much money. And I've told you guys, the reason why the Americans can offer this $50 million is because they're thinking that we're going to get at least 1 million pay-per-views, and at around $60 or more, maybe even more. But I'm just saying worst case scenario, it's going to be at least $60. So, and it's going to be 1 million pay-per-views if they have it at a decent time. That's the thought pattern. I don't think it's more or less, hey, let's get Joshua, you're going to have a home advantage at home. Deontay Wilder doesn't have that luxury. There's not going to be a whole bunch of people screaming his name. There'll probably be more people screaming Anthony Joshua's name no matter where you have the fight if it's not in Alabama. Right? That's the point. So it's not like, oh, get an advantage. Now, Anthony Joshua fans, you have to go ahead this time and say, hey, listen, he's fought every time to get to this point, to be undisputed. You go get it wherever it was. Deontay Wilder was traveling. He was in London trying to go to Russia to fight Povetkin and others. Beat Harrison up, Audrey Harrison, right in England. So he's traveling. He has no problem with that. He was on his way to England. And here's the thing you have to remember, Joshua fans here. When Deontay Wilder got $12.5 million, the offer, right? And he was supposed to take it with 2 hands. That's what Joshua told him. You should take that offer with 2 hands. That was also coming to Great Britain, right? So it was like take 12.5 and go to England too. So, and then you say, I want 50 million, right? Now I'll take it. So you get 50 million, and we're sitting here talking about where the fight should be. I'm just going to let that go through you guys' head. Remember, that's why I say it's a circus. At this point, there should be a non-issue where it is and what time it is. It should be only on, and that is period. Doma Sports Talk, worldwide. And I'm about to here, y'all.